Tonight we're talking Love and Hip Hop Atlanta 4th of July special. Everyone's in LA. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
You got that, you got that, you got that milk money.
Shout out to Joseline Hernandez.
I got that milk money.
She's trying to be in that MILF money, honey.
What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta AfterBuzz TV After Show. I'm joined in studio by Miss Courtney Stewart.
What's up, y'all?
Miss Nicolette Sensei Don't Play Gaona.
Hey.
Unfortunately, Stephon Walls could not be with us here today. He had a really turned up weekend. He's telling us he's in a fitting right now, but he really just at Urban Outfitters trying on clothes.
Trying on clothes.
But it's cool. We love you, Stephon.
We love you anyway.
All right, show us a Fergie for this, huh? You know?
No, Fergie and her new face.
All the mamas who came out.
Looking
Right,
real cute.
all the mamas who came out.
MILF money. All right, let's talk about it. I don't even want to talk about them first. Let's talk about Mama D.
Let's move on. Well, you want to talk about Mama D first?
I want to talk about Mama D.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to Mama D. Got on the meds. She met up with Young Jock.
Yes, she did.
And I think, you know what? I actually really see this. But Young Jock had a point.
He had a good idea.
If Mama D comes out with the modern 2016 like shuffle, the Cupid Shuffle or something like that,
We'd be into it.
do the Mama D.
I'm
Whatever it is.
Like I
Oh
can't
my
even imagine what it would be.
I don't. Yeah, I was trying to think of like what exactly it
On
would
my
look
throne.
like, and I just
Get
couldn't.
up on the throne. Get up on
She
the
need
throne.
a
Do the
staff.
queen.
Like what? I don't know what she gonna
I
do.
don't know.
Put
what.
on your crown. Like what is she gonna do? I have no idea.
First, yeah, I can tell. Like, bitch, we said the Cupid Shuffle, not the Hokey Pokey. But I would like to see if that happens. I mean, Jock, you know what I mean? If he can reach back in that, going down. You know, Mama D
Yeah.
might go
Was that his
down.
last
I literally might fall down.
Has Jock had
Well,
a
with the
song?
crutches, I was like, did you practice and
Like,
rehearse?
are
Like,
you
okay?
She got sciatic nerve issues.
Oh my.
But she was in that
is
dance
so
rehearsal trying to get it
interesting.
in. I was like, go, girl.
So Jock wants her to do the song about Ernest? What was that?
I was confused about that entire
Well, I think
conversation.
she wanted to do a song about Ernest. She was like, I have all these feelings, and I just want to put it all into a song. You know, they all about Ernest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then he was just like,
What does
well, I
that
think-
song sound like?
Who cares? Why do we want a song about Ernest and and the nipple love and whatever y'all be doing? Stop. Stop.
Jesse.
So we find out Mama D put a tracking device in Ernest's phone.
Which is hilarious.
And if she catches some crazy shenanigans, she gonna chop his balls off.
Chop his balls out.
My thing is I'm so mad they really got, you know, the older women up in here having tea. Like, you really have Rashida's mom.
Why was she there at all? Like, why is Ernest confiding in Rashida's
That's what I don't
mom?
believe.
Like,
I
where did
don't
that-
understand it. And whoever, I don't remember who it was in the comments, they were like, they aren't doing nothing. Like, it don't matter. It's just weird.
It's
It doesn't
weird.
It doesn't make any sense
Like,
to me.
y'all are not over here
Or
trying
maybe
to
it was
be
with
like,
Trinity and Shard. It's just weird to me. It's
Because
like
they're not saying like, oh, yo, we used to know each other back before he got put away. Like nothing. Like all of a sudden you just
I'm
want
trying
to
to
chat
confide
it
in
up.
her now,
that makes
like-
no sense.
and she over here trying to
I'm
like,
like,
she
what,
has
you hitting-
sociology or something.
Girl,
psychology.
Psychology
Same thing.
degree.
I
She's
don't
trying to
know.
psychologize his brain.
And I'm just like,
but she isn't. She's just sitting there like
I know.
What is
with no
happening?
advice
so
either.
weird.
No
like if I
advice
was Mama
either.
Z, I would have been hot. I'm like, why are you over here trying to talk to her?
And why
like,
you telling our business?
they
Because
all
Shirley
like-
just sitting there with her tea,
tea
like,
sipping.
Oh, for real, I knew that
honey.
bitch was crazy.
Okay.
Now I really got proof.
just so she can go to press and press about talk tea about
Right.
Mama D. Oh, you know her. She was crazy. That's why she came up in here, because I heard she on meds.
Exactly. Messy. Just messy.
So we find out Ernest has 3 jobs.
He got 3 jobs, y'all. He working hard.
Ernest is lusting after Charlene. Why is that?
Oh my gosh, I cannot.
Maybe he
Still.
is. Like, he'd be like, let me take that down because she got it together.
Ernest says he can't get through to Mama D. She's too mad all the time, and he just feels so much pressure to save this marriage.
Well,
See how I went
I
to sleep?
mean,
Well, how
you
about
never
you pay
try
some
to
more
say,
bills?
I
That's
don't
why
even
I
know.
went to
It's just a
sleep.
really weird situation. Like,
It's more at this point. It's just like,
Why
okay,
does-
this is sad.
This is
Why are we
stupid. Like,
watching
you're
this?
purposely trying to pull something out of,
like
don't
they're
nobody care.
really trying to find storylines with these older
Thank you,
women.
and nobody
I'm just like-
cares.
and it's not like we. Yeah.
Sky the Boss. Ernest is the pimp of pimps. Are you just saying that to
To
say?
who?
Why are we saying that? Why?
Because he had
I don't know.
black
Maybe there's tea. I don't know. I want
onyx
to know.
rings.
gathering tea for church. Exactly,
Okay.
Caitlin. That's what Rashida mom doing. She going,
Yep. I'm gonna go tell
you know what I
everybody.
heard this week? Ernest was telling me.
But maybe
Girl,
Ernest
why
is
is they
knocking
hanging
the
out with
shit
Ernest,
down.
girl? Well, you know, I'm just
Maybe
trying
they
to get all the
got,
tea.
maybe they secret lovers or something. We just don't know, and that's why he feel like he confide in
Charlene, that girl, when she see Mama D come at the church, she be like, everyone, let's pray for Mama D. You know she has that back problem.
Oh Lord.
Ernest ain't paying his bills.
He ain't paying the bill.
Ain't taking care of Mama D. Ain't gone down on her in months.
Oh,
Let's
ew,
pray for Mama D.
Ew, did you really just say that? I don't want to think about Ernest going down on Mama D. Oh.
So Mama D showed up with the crutches.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I knew it.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Mama D's looking great this season.
Great season.
Yeah, the wigs are
On
amazing.
point,
Better.
'cause they looking natural.
She got her little outfits on. I'm like, okay, Mama D, you crazy as hell, but you doing it.
Right, Caitlin. Like, in the time that you are, how do you have time to sit with Miss Charlene if you got 3 jobs?
Well, this was his one day off in the week because he works 6 days a week, y'all. 12-hour shifts.
Well, I hope it was on
Except
the day of the Lord.
money not matching the hours apparently that he working, according to Mama D. Maybe he only making minimum wage.
Or maybe he paying
Poor
his
guy.
hozo. But you know what I mean? Mama D was basically like, the gravy train running show.
I can't. No.
Speaking of the gravy train, Rashida's fixing up a recording studio over at the house.
They trying real hard for a spinoff.
Girl.
Like, ooh, we gonna let everybody live in the house while they're working in the studio and like.
Oh, what's that gonna be called?
Does D-Lo Records actually exist?
Yeah, I mean,
Do they have a distribution deal with anybody?
well, I don't know about that. But what the thing is like, girl, anyone can have a record label. I could create an Instagram
I got
page.
a record label. It's
You know
called
what
My
I'm
Phone. Like, I don't understand.
I can't. It's called My Phone.
At least
it's
they
called
agree
Apple
on an
Music.
artist, I
Right.
I
guess.
have a playlist, and this.
Right.
I can't.
Voice recorder.
It was interesting that they were paying $3,500 a month for renting in the Buckhead area.
In Buckhead, yeah. They could do that.
Like, y'all could buy a house or something.
I mean,
that's
you
a
are
money
in
drainer right
$3,500.
there.
That's a money
Yeah.
drain for real.
So we find out that Sam is going to be apparently they're an artist that they're working with.
Yeah.
And here another girl.
At least they both agree.
What happened to the 5 record deal?
Who,
with her?
girl?
What was her name? Ashley.
It was Ashley.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, how could you fit Ashley?
Rashida's family is hella boring. Thank you, Fiorentina. If I did not say that correctly, I apologize.
Misha, why does Kirk have a halfway house for his artists?
Yeah.
I mean, look, the idea of it is dope because
It makes
it's like what
sense.
Genuine, Missy Elliott, and all them did, and Aaliyah all
Yeah,
did.
except they were good.
well, you know.
And they're
It was
all
like a real label.
legends.
And it was a legit like situation.
But I mean, you know what I mean?
Maybe they're trying to make it legit.
Pimp.
mean,
Hustle
it
and
is.
flow, inspiration. I'm all
Right,
for
right.
it. You know what I mean? Root for the underdogs.
Maybe.
I'm upset though because Kelsey. Because at the end of the day, Kelsey's your daughter, and I understand the whole like she might be spoiled and all this, but like at this point, you ain't bringing no artists to the table. Like,
Hey, what are
Right.
you talking about? They brought homegirl Sam.
okay, I need
But
to see
before
something.
that, I mean-
you know what I mean? Like we've been watching this show for how many years? Ashley done got a fucking 5 record label deals. Sound like fucking a studio artist. Like, girl, bye. What?
Right.
So Rashida, Kirk, they tell Sam, they tell Kelsey about Sam and bring Sam in, and that was awkward as hell. Like, why would you tell your daughter that in front of the artist? That's one, rude for the artist because
So
I'm going to
awkward.
move down here now, and now I feel uncomfortable because your daughter...
Well, technically, they already told her that like they weren't gonna sign her and that they were bringing an artist down.
Yeah, Misha, and you're an artist and you have to work in the...
I mean, I think that's a great business plan, though. Like to have them live if they are living for free and they're
And they can
recording
work.
and
Oh,
they can
that's
work at
true.
the business
During
that's
the day
all-
in
yeah.
the studio at night.
So then
Yeah,
they're
but
still
I would
making their
want-
own money.
Yeah.
They still have their own
It makes
paycheck to
sense
do
for
things.
sure.
That's
but
like
I mean,
hanging out with them
but
too
that's
much,
definitely
Definitely,
well,
but
That's
it works.
way too much Rashida and Kirk
Right.
in my life.
Yeah.
So Kelsey was really mad, and she's probably gonna quit press. Which
Oh well, who
Bye.
cares?
I'm
Because
sure-
she'll be back the next week. Like
Girl.
I need a job.
Kelsey, watch what's gonna happen. Watch what's gonna happen. All right, ready? 2 weeks. Kelsey's gonna go find Carly Red, work at her store,
Oh god.
and then get signed to Carly's.
There you go. Well.
label.
oh, that would be some tea. I would watch that. Come on, Carly.
I would carry that into next season.
I really would too.
Because actually, Kelsey and Carly would be a
storyline. That is a storyline.
There you go, Mona.
Work on that,
right.
Mona.
Straight up, honestly,
Yeah.
I really like
Brianna,
that.
who no one's talking about Ashley Nicole. Stop.
Ashley Nicole doesn't exist anymore. She went back to Alabama.
Actually, can someone do that? Can we find her Instagram? I want to hear a song. I want to see what she's doing. I want to know what Ashley.
Should I look her up real quick?
Yeah,
Was she ever
I'm
singing?
interested.
It's really sad that Kirk and Rashida didn't come up with this idea maybe like last season, so that at least they had a storyline
full
this season, because they could have had some
Ashley.
artists in the house already and doing this whole thing, and we could have been like, oh, they have a reason to be on the show.
Yeah.
That would be so dope, though.
It would have
More
been.
Come
like-
on, Carly Red.
All right. So
Nicole.
another situation we got was D. Smith with the whole Betty Idol thing. I'm gonna say something positive about
This is
Betty Idol.
interesting.
You know what I mean? Because we always out here.
I actually
dragging her.
liked her this episode.
Well, I did too, because
Yeah.
I gotta say, I will give Betty this. She rides hard for D.
She
And after
does.
watching this, you know what? That's as far as.
Well, she's
the
still
train-
trying to
the
hold
gravy
on
train will
to
take.
Love and Hip Hop.
Stop.
With my broken.
She found Ashley Nicole.
She goes, while I'm in the studio, I read this. Things are stirring up. Y'all ready? Shout out to thisis50.com for positive blog post about me. Something about love and hip hop. Girl, bye. Okay.
Ashley
that was 2
Nicole,
hours
guys.
ago.
Good for her.
Nicole. Ashley Nicole.
And her
still
fans are
exists.
making iPhone covers.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cute. That's cute. Ashley
What?
Nicole. Still
What
Yeah.
does that mean? Her fans are making iPhone
I mean, there was
covers.
an iPhone cover.
She
Like,
was like,
with her
I
face
love
on
my
it.
fans for my iPhone covers.
That's cute.
Okay, girl.
You
Do
still-
what you gotta do.
There you go.
Sell your likeness.
You right.
Interesting.
So we get to CeeLo's house, CeeLo's house, where
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
Get it, girl.
All right.
You up in CeeLo's house.
That
He barefoot and
was
comfortable.
right.
He was real comfortable.
And honestly, though, did you guys really like this song?
No.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
See, I
Fancy
didn't
girl.
hate it. I just felt real uncomfortable listening to it because she
I
did
was,
that
like,
voice
making me
thing.
Yeah, I didn't
cringe.
expect the voice thing.
I did not expect it either.
But then when I tried to get into it too, it was very like
tried.
Cher-esque, like
Oh,
very
I was
like.
thinking kind of
could-
Azalea Banks.
Oh.
A little bit with like that type of vibe. Like that very like don't.
I mean, I fuck with the Zaybe. Yeah, like the beat
That
maybe.
kind
I
of.
wasn't mad at the beat.
I was just mad at the lyrics. Honestly, out of everything, I was mad at the lyrics. I'm like, what is being blown away? CeeLo, you would have turned your chair? Really?
Interesting.
He said.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, this has to be all scripted, and he had to get
probably
paid for this because I feel like he would.
But-
I don't know.
As CeeLo, he can listen to something and be like,
And hear
okay,
something in
the
it, yeah.
quality is good, the tone is good, so I can understand that part. The song though, like at least it wasn't like, yeah, we gotta cut this tomorrow and like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it showed her, she got some skill. Like, she wrote
really?
it.
Did
she
you hear like
produced it.
vocal variety? In
I
there?
heard interesting.
I don't
and
think-
that in this world is
Works.
a lot to say because everybody ain't interested. Most people sound just
She
alike.
could do like a Bjork thing.
It
right?
was weird. It was a little different,
Well,
but
and
it was interesting.
I wish they would have played it better to where I could have heard it better.
That's true. That's
Because I
true.
really didn't get to fully like hear it.
Jalen said it felt like Iggy trying to be his.
Oh,
It's a good one actually.
Dang, y'all, dang.
Wait, someone who said CeeLo's
did lie.
feeling D Woods?
The beat was cute. It was like a Bad Vogue battle song. Yes, like voguing. Totally.
I heard that they are really getting replaced. I mean, I could really care either way.
Who? But what?
Yeah,
either way, next season, like what's gonna happen? Just change the whole
cares?
cast. We'll see what happens.
Is that what they
At this
said?
point, shit, we getting Houston. We getting what else? We getting New Orleans. Like
We're
what
gonna
else?
mix it all.
New
Maybe
Orleans
Yes.
too.
New Orleans.
But they got rid of Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't do Miami?
Mm-mm.
It didn't
Girl,
work
where you
out.
seen it?
I don't know. I was hoping Trina.
That was what I was excited about.
Y'all, Trina.
Trina. Oh, fuck with Trina. Well, that's smart. Trina don't get
Yeah.
involved with
No,
that.
that's so
She's
true.
like,
Yeah.
All right, so we get to LA. Joseline has a whole bunch of surprises for Stevie.
Lord have mercy.
Sexy Stevie he got his hero shot with his own matching underwear
I
to
was
his
like,
shirt.
I can't.
And he says, "This is poor Jessica Dime, but you keep putting yourself in these situations, and I just want to protect you.
I
just
love
want.
her.
I just want to."
She just, but then part of me was like, she can't. But at the same time, it's like, where else Jessica Dime gonna get any kind of put on?
Right.
Like, so if he just
So why
gonna use
not?
her for a minute, but she get to go to a dope party and meet some people, then just go ahead, Jessica Dime, take it wherever you can get it, girl. with that pink wig. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
So he said he's not.
I like her.
Me too.
I've grown.
And it's not even pink. It's magenta. I'm sorry.
Not interested in Dime's music. He said he just wants to make Joseline jealous.
They're annoying.
That is sad, though.
Yeah.
Joseline and Stevie used to be my favorite part about this show, and I hate them this season. I'm so over them. I can't.
Well, and it's because we all have seen the drama on social media.
Yeah.
So it's like they're talking about it, and it's just like, okay,
And it's
this
late.
is how
It's
everything.
like 2 weeks late.
Well, yeah, and the crazy part is when they were at that comedy show, that was the night that me and Brittany and everyone went.
Oh.
Remember I told you they were filming something Love and Hip Hop? I was like, what the heck? Out of all the nights.
So you saw them doing the whole him talking to Carly and
On
all
the
that.
crowd, yeah. All of that. Yeah. I was like, and I totally forgot that was even going to be an episode. But that was like in February.
Yeah.
Shout out to Russell Brand for that. I mean, Russell Simmons for that. That was
Yeah.
dope. Mimi's hosting a bunch of gifting suites, and Carly's in LA checking on her second LA business.
No, the way she said it. Not only do I have a record label, I have a second store in LA that I needed to check on.
And it's Grammy weekend, so you know. So we get to Def Comedy Jam, and actually I don't even care about what happened there. Although it was funny. It was funny he cracked on Mimi with the shower rods thing. That was hilarious.
I can't.
What?
Mimi and her, like, oh my God, Stevie, you lied to me again.
Oh.
You can't
Well,
do this.
girl.
Yeah.
I can't. Girl.
I brought Dom to the table.
But you know what?
There ain't
But
nothing
you know
on the
what?
table. There's-
Imagine how much Stevie probably did hurt her. I mean, she had a sex
Nicolette,
tape.
here's the thing. Nicolette, here's the thing.
You are 45
Thank
years
you.
old. You are a grown ass woman. This man ain't changed. He the same. He always been. And you
But
keep
they were together
whining.
forever.
It doesn't matter. Here's the thing.
Crying.
If you hadn't had that conversation with him and years had passed because you separated yourself from him, girl, then you cried to him and he hurt you. This conversation has happened repeatedly, which means, girl, you don't want to fucking open a book and learn and fucking move on for
Yeah.
yourself. So you sitting on here on a hope that you're going to get your family back together instead of
Right.
focusing on how you can make your family strong again.
And I hate that she tries to play it like, you know, you ain't never gonna do this to me again. Like I'm strong. I'm better than
Yeah.
that, girl. No, you're not. You're not.
And it's fine to be not strong,
And
but
if you're
own
not,
it. Be
just
like,
own it.
I
Stop
can't
fronting.
deal with this shit.
Like you don't boss up like you gonna do something because
Maybe
he
need to
lied
move
to
to
you
New York.
again. Like lying is new. Stevie
Love and
doesn't
Hip Hop
lie
New York,
every day
girl.
of his
Come on.
life. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
So Dime tells.
Try to defend you, girl, but
I mean, you can't at this point. You can't.
We're done.
but
So
she really has gone to the past and no return. Girl, you made a sex tape after the break, girl.
With
know what?
a cartoon character. She went on.
Oh
Your
my
Bits.
gosh, can we talk about, I was at this event. Oh, the silent listening party I went to. They were like, and we have Nico from Love and Hip Hop coming. Do you know that they asked everyone to shout out, "What's up, Nico?" No one shouted. And the headphones. It was the DJ, and everyone was like, 1, 2, 3. Everyone say, "What's up, Nico?" And everyone was like, real quiet. I'm
Excuse
like,
me.
ain't nobody say hello to him.
Nico,
Oh my
what?
God, and I didn't tell you
But he
guys.
was there
this.
looking like a rat.
So you know, Love and Hip Hop New York. So I would go at the BET Awards. I meant to tell you guys this last week. At the BET Awards, me and Queen go in. We're sitting down, and then this girl comes and she sits next to me. I'm like, oh, she cute, and whatever. Like we're dancing throughout the whole show. Usher's performing, me and her vibing off Usher, and then at the end, we're like walking out. And we're like, oh my gosh, like you know, like. Who I don't know who you are, but like, oh, nice
So
meeting
fun.
you.
It was fun.
I like thought her name was Caitlin and like this whole thing. And I was like, oh girl, we'll put your Instagram in. And she puts her Instagram in and she passes me the phone back over. Bitch, it was Kaylin, Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend. She done got her teeth fixed, y'all. Cause I was like, Queen knew it the whole time. I'm like, bitch, you let me sit next to this.
If she looks you up, bitch, all those things you done said about her.
Well, she must have heard it, cause that's why her teeth were looking real
She
cute.
got it together.
She got it together, honey. She got
She
it
out here doing
together.
twerking. I was like, Queen, you gonna let me sit up here?
Yes, she
Not
did.
knowing, but that's fine.
That is hilarious.
So, what do we see? So, Dime tells Carly about life being married with a baby. The blog said that he's married to a German chick.
German chick.
Here's my thing. Remember last season, Joseline got mad because Carly was being a homegirl and
Yeah.
telling her
Yeah,
the tea. Now, here's a situation where the same exact thing's happening, except Carly appreciates that Dom's doing it.
Yeah.
And then now we see Joseline run around lying, being the messy, gossipy one.
Well, she said she want to play the game too, like everybody else playing.
Joseline's being too much this season, like, and there's just too many lies. I mean, now the fact that she's over here talking about that she's pregnant, well, we really don't know who the father is. Like, let's all just be real. If she really is pregnant, like, come on.
Well, she does need another like twist in her plot line. So if she is pregnant, maybe she's trying to keep her spot on the show.
I really hope not,
because she need a twist.
Like, is that what people?
Because otherwise, what do you want to hear from?
Nobody wants to have babies under like a normal circumstance. Like everyone is like, I'm having a baby because she's having a baby, so I'm gonna have a baby. Matter of fact, I'm Black Kardashian now, and I'm gonna have a baby because I want to be a part of the family forever.
No, we can't have a baby until September because that's when they start shooting again.
Like, seriously, like, what's tea?
The good guy can't catch a break. He goes and talks to Faith Evans and tells her about how fake his marriage was. And then Stevie meets up with Joseline, and they talk about the picture. I just hate that she's on the show.
Like, why are you
just
rolling in
make
the
the album? I just want to hear the album, or create a YouTube channel where you could talk to your fans.
Do you think like secretly she wants to be like a cast member?
No, I think she was on R&B Divas, right?
Oh, okay.
She left that. I think she's just honestly, genuinely friends with Stevie.
Yeah,
and you can kind of tell that in their friendship. Yeah,
they've known each other a long time.
So they talk about this picture with Rick Ross, and I'm a boss.
That's why the
you can't call yourself a boss in a conversation about Rick Ross because he is the boss. So it's like, we understand, like, you have credit, Stevie, but like the wrong time. Like, if it was, you know what I mean, like The Game or 50 Cent, then you'd be like, I'm a boss.
I would have.
But like Rick Ross would be like, nah, bro.
No. You'd be like, you are a fool, is what you are. I would have felt better if he was like, you know what, I'm a man. Like, you can't do me that. I'm a fucking man. Don't do that shit.
In this industry, like
I'm a man. Don't call yourself a boss. Like,
I'm a boss.
All I wanted you to do
I'm a boss. Is this what you do in the mirror?
No, Stevie.
It's like he had to talk himself up for himself.
That he was a boss.
I am a boss. You can't do that shit to me. Till you do right by me.
Anyway. So he said, I miss your perfume.
I miss you walking around book ass.
I miss crazy mad dog gorilla sex.
He said crazy mad dog gorilla sex.
And I got the visual.
Okay, girl.
I was trying to get
I was doing all kinds of stuff.
But I was like, I don't know how to get the visual.
My thing was Joseline thought she was in control in this situation.
But it literally was like they were both having separate conversations because she heard
and
like
they both
commentary.
were trying to come at each other like.
And then when he was
random.
like, can we just hug? Stevie, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to do.
And then she's like, I knew I always have you. I can have you anywhere I want to anytime. I'm like, that's not what was happening here. Like, no. I don't know.
And then Stevie's looking at her like, this bitch fucking.
He's just like, I just want to rub your booty.
Yeah, straight up.
And then
Joseline, you should have brought Mimi out.
Then Naked Hoes come out. Tommy girl. And she was high as shit.
Looked like she was on.
She was
some
trash.
Well, I'm sure. Well, no, I don't know about crack, but like on some sort of, you know what I mean, a Molly, something.
I would give her.
Like, did they know they were
pills.
filming Love and Hip Hop? Like, I don't even.
Yeah.
It was
because she forgot her pants. And she rolled out.
She didn't forget her pants.
She forgot her pants.
Showed up like that.
She might have done it on purpose, but she forgot her pants.
And then the craziest part is you really show up with no pants, and then here Joseline is on the 101. You know, I'm just trying to show this bitch how big of a hoe, the world how big of a hoe she is. And Tommy, you just like a little puppy, innocent lapdog, just
laughing, throwing her ponytail around.
But then I really wanted to throw up when Joseline and her were in the pool, like
splashing, and then
what is
I was
this?
so confused.
What are we watching right now?
And it was sad because it wasn't even entertaining because Stevie wasn't even taking the bait. He wasn't like, oh shit, this look good, so we could laugh at him. He was looking at them like, what the hell
Tommy
is wrong
like
with y'all?
got her back straps out.
Yes.
Like, that's not sexy.
But then she bent over and started clapping her butt cheeks, and I was like, why is this happening?
Why are they doing this? They're clearly fucked up. Like,
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But you know, go Stevie. He's naked, all right there, and he didn't.
Gee Willikers.
He wants to respect his nephew.
Oh, I can't.
That was just too much.
Like, that just is like, you can't set someone up for a trap and make it that obvious. Like, that was
that awkward.
Well,
because then you just look like you put your junk out there, and he was like, nah, I'm good.
Look like Wile E.
And that
Coyote.
kind of rejection is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that'll stick it in anytime, any place, anywhere. He said,
like, you talking about how big a hoe she is, but you out here trying to get your man back by home with another girl.
And he literally looked at you and said, not so much.
Yeah.
And it's Stevie.
I'm going to go back to Mimi's couch.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Like, I'm good there.
Well, because clearly Joseline's on another level.
Yeah.
Like, she's clearly not in it anymore. She's out here not giving a shit. Like,
0 fucks given.
for real.
Speaking of 0 fucks given, Carly wanted Life to know that there are double standards when it comes to men and women. She says, bitch, you married? And then they like decode an Instagram post, which I just couldn't because I still couldn't
Too
follow
much,
it.
right?
Basically.
No, it said no. ...
It did say marriage.
Question mark. Yeah.
No, not better for Carly or some shit.
I didn't get that part.
I was confused.
It was confusing.
But either way.
And then Carly straight up lied, talking about, you know, Scrap was just being like a really nice guy, and like I was too drunk, and he just said, you know, for 4 days you were drunk, like hungover, coma bitch.
Yeah, it happened.
That dick was that good?
Yeah.
Oh, well, clearly not. That good. She over here denying it. Oh, you know, he just.
Well, that's because he's in jail now, so she can't get it no more.
Checked my flat tire.
She needs something in between.
She's like, Carly read his deep. Oh my god.
She's such a mess.
She's hilarious.
But life gonna flip it on her and be like, I mean, you out here running around with your kindergarten candy crushing shit, you know what I mean? Like, he doing a twomp in prison. Like, what is that?
What is a twomp?
I'm so mad at his voice right now.
I love his voice. Yeah.
No, the way you're doing it.
have.
It's so funny.
It's like Cookie Monster meets the sex god in jail. Like, what's going on?
And then he proposes, and I'm like,
well,
what?
He didn't propose. He just whipped out a ring.
I mean, clearly it doesn't go through for next year.
Was it like a
big ass fake promise ring? It didn't look real. It looked fake to me.
I hope that was real. I hope
it was real, but it did not look real.
Yeah,
that didn't look like a real stone in the middle.
Pearson Pagoda, like.
I don't know. She really fell to the floor.
Got that at Claire's. It stressed her out though, cause she passed the fuck out.
I mean, and pussy out, no underwear at all. Like,
well, she never wears underwear, so you know that's alright.
It's hot in LA, you know what I mean? She keep that swamp.
She was hot, keeping it fresh.
All right, let's head into what predictions. What the fuck is a twomp?
We still want to know what a twomp is. Nobody knows.
Your AfterBuzz TV.
Her sisters didn't go through suffrage for her to be this way. Misha C.
Love you too, Brianna.
Why
Shout out to everyone in
like that?
Why in the world she fall like that? I can't. Like, and the pussy just out. I can't. They didn't blur that quick enough. All right, so next week we're gonna get Arian focused on her music again.
Well, people coming for
again.
Huh?
Was she on doing music before?
Remember she did as K. Michelle's backup singer.
Well, that's apparently K. Michelle's still fucking confused because K. Michelle was like, I just think it's weird that you know, suddenly decide you're a singer.
Awkward.
I mean, again, I will attest that when she was dating my friend, that I did legit hear outside of Love and Hip Hop that Arian was actually a really good singer and wanted to get into it, but
it's just awkward. Like now, after all these years, you've kind of just sat behind, and now it's like, okay.
Well, it's kind of like, what else can she do? Model? Like, clearly that's not what you fucking modeling for Nico's girlfriend's painting, like, on your body. Like,
I can't believe she still
you know
did
what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
I know.
So, I forgot about that.
You might as well do what everyone else is doing. Hop on the gravy train.
Everyone's like not giving her any love
at all.
I know, they're mean.
We see Tiara versus Carly, which that's gonna be awesome.
Because Carly was trying to be her friend, and then she's.
I'm gonna keep it.
I had to keep. You don't break someone with news like this in their face with your finger.
Maybe it started out positive, and then it got a little.
I don't know how a conversation about me fucking your man in a hotel for 4 days is gonna go.
Well, technically, it wasn't her man.
Boop.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Tiara and the little midget man.
Who?
Was that this episode?
No, that's gonna be next week. So then we're gonna get Jock sits down with Jay Nix and tells him.
How awkward is that? Like, Jock, you really can't keep it in your pants, bruh. Like, we all know you really can't keep it in your pants now. Okay.
But my thing, which is true. But then my thing is Jay Nix is showing up to an event with Tiara.
Well, because he just took Tiara on a date. And said specifically they in an open situation because he don't like what the girl is doing.
But you guys, like, I can't.
She's a stripper. She's just like...
She's authentic, and that's why I fuck with her.
I do like that.
You know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Amber will just fuck Jock because she wants to make J. Nix mad.
Yeah,
She's just like,
she
I
don't
just want
care.
fucking dick. Where Tiara and J. Nix, they're like, oh, this could be like...
They're
It's
trying
an
to act like they're
emotional
special.
situation. So to me, that's more cheating than her hopping on Jock's dick. Because even Jock was
she
like...
rubbed on his
I mean,
dick
bro,
at that
like, you here
table.
with her for a relationship, and like, you know, I just had a situation with her. And Amber really bullied, like, yeah, it was just a situation. Like, what you bugging for?
She rubbed his dick.
Amber
really
just
about
out
that
here.
vibe.
Amber out here. Like, I feel like
really
you go
don't
to Amber's
care.
house.
Out here.
Amber gonna have that soap bar. You ever
She
see
don't
that?
care.
That soap bar that looked like a dick where you go. Amber, I swear, Amber is bold, yo. Amber.
You know what? I would buy her products if she ever came out with like porn products. She really would, and she would kill it too. She'd be like the Amber promo, candy coated what?
Ladies, if you wanted to hit your spot, trust me.
I know exactly where it's gotta go.
Oh
Candy
my
ain't
gosh.
got nothing on this bitch.
And like the cover of her photos will be like her on the side, like with her leg up.
No, it's one of those, yeah, you know those ones where you would have to tilt it back and forth and it would move? Hers is the...
Like, y'all are so stupid. I can't.
It's the Amber Show! Hi! What else we got? We
You
get,
know how like there's Dolly Parton war?
This is such a mess.
oh my god, where is Trini Boy?
I don't know.
Do
You
we
know
hate
what?
this season? I
We
don't
should
even know what
really
to make
bring
of this
Amber
season.
in here.
Oh, honestly, I would have a conversation with Amber. I think Amber would
You
probably
wanna
give us
check?
all the tea.
Amber would give us like straight up information. She
Okay.
was like,
She
you know
would
what? I
tell
saw
us
Jock's
the
dick.
tea.
It was brown. I'm like, nah, I don't want that. I did this with J. Nix. His shit is crooked, but you know it worked. Like she would give us every
She'll give us
single
all the down
detail.
low tea. She'd be like, please, he couldn't even keep it out. He
You
needed
know,
I
to
think
it worked for
inject it with
like
a
a minute
needle.
and a half, but that was all right. Like she
Oh
would
my
be
gosh.
amazing.
I
Come
can't.
visit us, Amber.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can someone find Amber's information?
add her.
Tweet us it, her
And
Twitter,
tweet her.
We want to
Instagram.
hang out with Amber.
We need Amber in here, or at least a Skype, because you know what I mean. But she probably that type that'd be like, nah, I'm gonna come
No,
out
I'm
there.
gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Bring my box. Just come on out
She
there.
got her.
I can't.
If Amber comes in here, I'll let her make it rain on me right on this couch.
Make it rain right there. Okay.
We'll have a part 2 from
Y'all heard
Saturday.
it here. Y'all heard it here.
All right.
It's going down. Oh, yeah, Sass did get shot this weekend.
Oh, shout out to Sass. Yes, that was sad.
Feel better soon.
But
Oh
at
my
least
gosh.
he's okay.
Wait, did anybody like figure out who did it?
It hasn't come
I
out.
haven't heard any, like, even the news, there
Was
was
he
no
in the
real
club?
news about it.
Was he outside?
It was just
Grazed
someone
by a
ran-
bullet in
someone
the back
ran
of the
up on him
head.
and-
That could have been real bad.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
That's
He was
so intense.
bleeding all on the pillow and everything.
Well, and his mama
Karen
gonna
King,
get 3
years, y'all. 3 years for
My
fraud.
thing is like, Love and Hip Hop. Where are you finding these people?
Hey, they found the real,
like, the real deal.
the real deal with this family, but they losing their whole cast of the family.
Okay, you're right. Amber doesn't look like the type that has a Twitter. Can you give me her?
She definitely would have.
What's
an
that
Instagram.
cam model thing that they? I'm sure she's
Amber
one
has
of
to
those
have an
somewhere, like a
Instagram.
chatterbait or something.
About
You
to
know?
find Amber.
Russian roulette. What is that roulette thing?
Oh,
Chat roulette.
oh. Is it chat roulette?
Something like
Oh my
that.
god, that was so scary.
Yeah, I
chat
know.
roulette.
These
Why would people do that? I remember one time I did it. It was so scary.
I saw Drake on there.
You're
On
hilarious.
chat
swear.
roulette. It was probably fake.
How is it fake?
I don't know.
Someone just uploading a video of Drake talking to me and typing
Maybe.
this. I mean, hey,
lot of
that's a
people are
It
lot.
happens.
That is a lot of effort if that was the case, y'all.
I don't know.
Who out here sitting on chat roulette like,
When it was popping, they were probably like, I'm gonna figure out how to make it seem like I'm a superstar.
we get Dime versus Dawn and Joseline next week, which
Go ahead, Dime. I'm all for it now.
I am
Get
too.
it.
I'm all
Oh,
for
and
it.
you brought the
The
help.
help.
I wish Mimi was with
trying
Dime
to
like that.
help.
Yeah, bitch, you are. You,
You
stay
sure the
running
fuck
up after people
are.
trying to clean it,
That's the
Right, honey.
truth. That's
Sweeping
the
it on up.
truth.
collecting all the crumbs.
You're walking right behind her.
Stevie
truth.
eat the cookie and you like.
That's the best magenta wig, by the way. On Dime. She had her bangs.
Oh, right. That was cute.
The straight and the bangs. I like
Yeah.
that. I was feeling that. Okay. But they gonna fight. That'll be fun. Amber on Craigslist, y'all. Still
All right, well, send me her. Send me Craig. What does she charge? 45 roses?
Oh my my God.
What do we get? Then we get the Carly and Life double standard conversation, and then poor Tammy and Waka broke up, and poor Deb out of the situation.
She's so sad.
Yeah.
She likes herself some Tammy.
Her hair, you guys.
I love it because it's so ridiculous. It's like blue-gray curls. Like, it's barrel curl. Deb's got barrel curl.
I can't.
Yeah,
I like the size of them. Like when we used to get our hair set back in the day on rollers and you had to wait like 2 days for it to like fall a little bit.
Wait, can we talk about wigs
real
quick?
Wet as fuck.
Why did 2 of my homegirls think that I had a wig?
I mean it.
But like seriously, they were like,
because you went from these long braids.
I know. They were like, oh girl, I thought you was wearing a wig. And Simone was like, girl, I was about to say, okay, you just taking it too far.
It's because the style you have it. Because even the first time when you first came in, I was like,
I'm like, and some people be like, oh, you didn't cut it that much. You ain't gonna do that for real. You would put a wig on. So yeah.
But then I would have known.
No, whoever styled it and cut it did it like to perfection. Because you're too young to remember this. Do you remember the Playmobil toys? Oh, I'm white, sorry.
Nah, dog, nah.
Anyways, all right.
Thank you.
Well, so that's
borrowing these wigs, honey.
Yo,
Okay.
dead ass.
Oh my
That looked like it was the Frankenstein one, the Cinderella one that just got washed.
Y'all are playing.
All right. Well, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up on iTunes and download our podcast. Even if you watch us on YouTube, can you please just help us out? Hit that subscribe button on iTunes. It's free. Rate us 5 stars. 4 if you don't like us. Leave us a little love in the comment section down below. You guys can hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Keep in contact with me all week long at DJ Jesse J.
I'm everywhere at Stuart Starlet.
At Sensei Don't Play.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.